The next morning, Brad the bear rolls off Iggy's couch and enters her kitchen, where May and Iggy scramble eggs and brew coffee.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, sleepyhead. Thanks for letting us stay the night, Iggy.
Well, of course. Seems we have a lot to discuss. Last night didn't go quite as I had imagined it. Wait, or did I imagine it?
No, I'm afraid it was all too real. We have a demon to defeat.
The girls join Brad at the table, bringing the eggs and coffee.
Didn't you hear me? We have a demon to defeat. We need some meat.
Is that so? Well then, Mr. Meaty. Iggity, Pigiddy, Friday.
With a magical squeal, Iggy forks through the eggs to reveal a pound of premium bacon nestled within.
Wow. Now that's real magic. Yum.
Thank you. But I am afraid that will not be enough to beat Demon Clifton, even if he is working through Steve the Simple.
I don't know, have you been to the Valley Head? They do enjoy their meat.
And that's not a euphemism. Perhaps you're right, though. I was thinking, do you remember Melissa Toothless?
Yes, of course, Captain Toothless. They say she never shows her teeth when smiling, but never needs to on the cold crusty sea anyways. She would come into the Converse shoe store we worked at together in high school. Rumor was, she was a witch. She could control the seas and the seamen with her shanty.
Sounds like a hell of a gal.
Exactly. What a better consultant for our current situation.
Perhaps you're right. She still casts spells by the seashore. Let's go pay her a visit after brunch.
Sounds fun. I have never been to the Big Coast. I'm excited to see where you're from.
Oh boy. I am excited to show it to you. This will be fun. I can't think of anywhere we need to be.
Back at Ertz AM, a hungover Larry Rudd tries to land material solo. Jerry taps and slaps a computer attempting to uncover the weather report, as Wayne enters the station with Rother.
Thank goodness. In here. You sure this will work?
Oh, yes. Rocker is more than capable, and he needs to get out and find a day job while I'm busy with the entertainment conglomerate.
Wayne plugs Rother into the computer system and he boots up.
Will work for oil change.
Alrighty. I'll get Larry to lube you up later, but now it's time for the weather.
Larry Rudd cues the studio from his, as the on-air light illuminates within. Rother downloads the weather report and begins to inform the populace.
Current temperature is 67.54 degrees Fahrenheit, with a dew point of 3.7, wind from the northeast at 26 knots, with waves on the Big Coast at 4 feet. The barometer reads.
Jerry cuts Rother's mic and switches back to Larry Rudd, who takes over.
Just tell them if it's hot or cold, and if they need a jacket or umbrella, alright.
Sure thing, boss. Analyzing to condense report.
Excellent. Wayne, would you mind following me to my office to discuss whatever the hell I signed us up for last night?
I am sorry, I cannot help you with this. I can't do anything to jeopardize the integrity of this contest. Demon Clifton will use any technicality he can to protest if he loses. Then he might win and turn us all into sheep or goats or something barnyard related. We cannot risk this. Team Earth must work together to protect us all, with the power of entertainment.
I understand. I was thinking the same thing. Will you be able to handle organizing this endeavor? I am sorry my actions have put more of a burden upon your shoulders.
It will work out. I will begin to search for judges today, and establish syndication of the event across all Clifton media publications.
Sounds good. Well, I won't keep you then. If you see the other half of my crew out and about, tell them to come to work.
On the road, Iggy drives as May sits up front with Brad in the back. They drive out of the majestic mountainside to the small fishing village of the Big Coast.
How I have missed this place.
Not me, smells like fish. The big city is where I wish to be.
The air tastes salty. It's making me hungry.
Well, we can stop for fish and chips later, but now we have to. There it is. Melissa the Toothless smiling captain's vessel. Still erect.
May points to the coastline where weathered old sailboats are tied to a rickety old dock at the edge of the village. Iggy turns down the lane towards the vessels as they wind down the mountain. Meanwhile, Magic Mike sits in his office with his feet up reading the paper and smoking a cigar. Demon Clifton suddenly emanates in through the wall.
Can you knock next time, Don't they have manners in hell?
Well, no, it's hell.
What can I help you with, Clifton? I have held up my end of the bargain, my obligation to you is done.
Ha ha, ha ha, ha. Far from it. You're in this deep now, Magic Man. You better get this relation of yours ready to win this. Failure is not an option. I have already submitted this deal with the devil and it has been approved. So to get my property back we must beat these fools. How good is this witch representing Ertz?
Iggy. She's no witch. But she is very impressive.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. I believe she was foretold of in the Book of Clifton. She may be the vanquishing good which my ancestors warned about. She must be dealt with.
Dealt with? She brings butts into seats, she's not going anywhere. Anyways, that's not very sporty. Let us teach the boy dark magic, and see if he can handle it.
It will break him, but he is an acceptable loss. He will make it through the contest at least. Then I will rise to power and triumph.
And my debt will be fulfilled.
Ah, yes, I suppose it shall be. Yes, I Colonel James Clifton do declare, upon the conclusion of this your debt shall be paid and you may have your reward.
Thank you, Dark Lord. Well, let us begin. Steve the Sensational, I summon thee.
In a puff of smoke, Steve is transported from his shower where he was sudsing up, into Magic Mike's office, wearing a shower cap, spouting a loofah wand and covered in bubbles.
What the fuck?
Meanwhile, along the big coast, Iggy, May, and Brad depart the vehicle and hoof it down to the shore. The waves crash and the wind is heavy upon the creaking old ships. The scallywags shift upon their bar stool perches watching the trio venture down to the ominous boat of the fabled witch.
Melissa? Is that you? It's Maybelline and Iggy. How are you?
The bony brunette buccaneer turns to see the joyful trio bouncing her way.
Shit, what do they want? Arg.
The captain looks back to the bay contemplating escape, but sees the bridge out of the big coast is down again for maintenance. She shrugs to her cat Spooky, as the three gringos traverse the sandy shore like oversized crabs barreling closer.
Well, blow me down.
Brad falls to his butt in front of the familiar Capitan.
Not now. We are kinda in the middle of something here.
No. It's your. Like what's going on here?
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you people want? I'm busy fastening my fenders here.
Huh?
Yeah, what are you going on about? This is our old friend Melissa. This is my boyfriend Brad the Bear.
No. That's Avril Lavigne.
Bonkers. I told you already, I am not.
You told me that before I even guessed who you were. Like you already knew, I knew.
Well, you look the type.
If you mean that I memorized every one of your features, because I masturbated to you a lot.
Yes, that is the type you struck me as.
Is this true?
Is she talking to you or me? I have a hard time following in this format.
You told me you used to masturbate to Avril the night of the concert, before we made out, then I told you I did too, so we went to Jerry's office.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Miss Levine.
The captain appears seasick by the notion as Brad and May look deep into each other's eyes upon the sandy floor.
Okay. Well, whoever you are, we need your help.
My help? Who are you people again?
Of course, my apologies, it has been a while. I am Eddie the Illusionist, a great and powerful magician. This is maybe Cloudy the Valley Meteorologist, along with Radio Funny Man Brad the Bear.
We used to sell you shoes, now we need you to help us vanquish a demon.
Yeah, heard you're a witch, or something.
Shoes? The fuck?
Yeah, you seem to still be wearing them.
Oh, well, I do like these kicks. I am finally starting to break them in these 20 years later. Come aboard and we can converse your conundrum.
As the sun sets over the big coast, back in the valley, Teddy and his fiancée sit in bed watching Clifton Comedy Network's After Dark programming, Star Trek Voyage to 60+9.
Captain, we have a boner in engineering.
Engage. The boy sure is finding some great programming. But I tell you, dear,
The only thing on my mind is our special day.
Oh, our wedding sure will be special. I wish we could have had it at one of your hockey games though.
Sadly, it is a scientific fact. No hockey game marriage has ever lasted post-periods.
True, while nuptials at a local television talent competition are sure to last.
Of course, my dear. I would marry you anywhere. You're great, the kid's cool, and the robot has a built-in beer fridge. But how long do you think your sperm donor's descendant demon will be staying with us?
Fighting is heard coming from Wayne's room.
Will you shut the fuck up about Ukraine? This is not a bedtime story, go away.
Oh, you will care. Corn. Wait till you need some corn. This is happening now, it's gone to shit.
Oh, the last quarter of a century was the time to visit then, eh?
Well, yeah, no economy and no government gets you a hell of a deal on souvenirs.
Both of you shut up. If you want corn, go outside. It's the only thing that grows in the valley. I am trying to write a monologue about the Winter Olympics over here.
Ha ha, ha, ha ha, you fool. The Winter Olympics are all propaganda. Do you really think anyone from an island country wakes up every day and says, guess I'll strap myself to a sled and go headfirst down a frozen waterslide at 90 miles per hour for a living?
Damn. He really is a genius.
Oh, thank you, that's nothing. Last year I made armed citizens, secure borders, and Nazis a bad thing. This year I'll make them the luxury.
I had an unexpected layover in Ukraine once, was a fast landing, then I woke up a robot without any organs.
Ah yes, a beautiful place to visit, Europe's bread basket. But I will let my minions cover all that, sure hope they don't fuck it up. I have my own devious campaign to wage premiering next on Clifton Comedy Network.
Wayne Clifton Gretzky, Bud Red. What did I tell you about selling advertising time to your evil demon brother?
Sorry, Mom. Bitches gotta eat. Softcore Star Trek ain't cheap.